John Cena's final chapter is now, but it's ending in a city no one expected. Earlier this month, WWE announced that Cena's farewell tour would bring him home to Boston for his retirement match. Fans immediately began preparing for what felt like the perfect send-off, a Massachusetts goodbye for one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. But then came the twist. Cena's retirement match will not happen in Boston. Instead, it's happening in the US's nation's capital, Washington, D.C. The question is why? Why take away the homecoming moment and move it to a different city? The answer? As it so often is in the world of professional wrestling, it comes down to business. According to reporting from The Observer, WWE approached Boston officials with a request. They wanted the city to pay a site fee, similar to the deal New Jersey recently agreed to for SummerSlam, in the range of about $7 million. Boston officials looked at the calendar and saw the date being right before Christmas and declined. The thinking was simple. A wrestling event that close to the holidays would not generate enough tourism to justify the cost. But Boston, we're talking about John Cena here. And just like that, the deal fell apart. WWE wanted its money. Boston said no, and Cena's retirement match was quietly shifted to Washington, D.C. It wasn't about sentiment, history, or loyalty. It's 100% TKO revenue based. Luckily for the people of Boston, Cena's retirement isn't a one-night affair. It's a farewell tour, a series of appearances marking the end of his career. And as it stands, his final dates are Massachusetts in September, WrestlePalooza in Indy, Crown Jewel in Perth, Boston in November, New York City in November, San Diego for Survivor Series, and his final appearance culminating in Washington, D.C. 2 weeks following Survivor Series on December 13th. Every stop obviously has a meaning. Springfield and Boston represent Cena's New England roots. Australia provides the international spectacle. MSG in New York will host his final Raw, and Survivor Series adds a big match stage, and then DC closes the book. Each city will carry a piece of Cena's story, but DC gets the last word. One of the biggest events on this tour will be Cena's final Raw at MSG. WWE is promoting it as one of the most important television episodes of the year. That says a lot considering what we've seen so far. And the ticket prices reflect that. The top tier ringsider packages is selling for nearly $3,000 before the fees. That package includes autographs, ringside chair, and other exclusive perks like getting your photo by the ring and potentially meeting WWE superstars. Platinum seats are priced over $1,100. Even the upper level seating approaches $200 a ticket. I remember when upper level seating at the Skydome was $10. Shows how old I am. This pricing model is part of WWE's new live event strategy. Rather than simply filling arenas, they're maximizing on revenue by attaching premium experiences to milestone shows. For a superstar like Cena, in one of the most iconic arenas in the world, WWE knows fans will pay. It's not about making every seat affordable. It's about turning moments into luxury events. TKO clearly wants WWE to become the UFC. That's the through line of this entire farewell tour. WWE is no longer just a wrestling promotion. It's an entertainment company playing the same game as the NFL, the NBA, Formula One, the Premier League, and the UFC. Site fees, premium ticketing, exclusive packages, these are now as central to the business as the matches themselves. And Cena's farewell tour is the perfect case study. Every city stop is tied to record-breaking gates, financial milestones. Boston was supposed to be the emotional end of his journey, but DC offered a better deal. MSG is set to generate millions. Survivor Series adds PLE revenue. At every turn, the story of Cena's farewell is inseparable from the story of WWE's business strategy and current model. Before we keep going, guys, a quick break here. If you've made it this far, you're clearly invested in the stories behind wrestling, the business decisions, the controversies, the fan reactions. That's exactly what we cover every week in the Straight Shoot Unfiltered newsletter. Deep dives, booking speculation, industry breakdowns, and more. The best part, it is completely free. Join the community, subscribe today, and never miss the conversations that shape the world of wrestling. The link is in the description below. All you have to do is sign up and you will get 3 weekly emails direct to your email accounts. Now, back to the video. Fans, of course, are seeing things differently. On one side, there's gratitude. Cena has been the face of WWE for nearly 2 decades, a 17-time world champion, a crossover star to Hollywood, a man who has carried the company through turbulent times. He deserves every bit of this celebration. On the other side, there's frustration. The move from Boston to DC felt like sentiment being sold out. The extreme MSG ticket prices confirmed that this tour is as much about money as is about the memories. Some fans feel priced out, and I completely agree with them. Excluded from the moments that we as the fans helped create. For years, Cena told fans never give up. Now, some are asking if WWE has given up on them, replacing community with corporate partnerships, with national payouts. It's a clash between loyalty and commerce. What does this mean for Cena's legacy? Truthfully, absolutely nothing. His career accomplishments are already cemented. Multiple WrestleManias, legendary rivalries with the likes of The Rock, Edge, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and a run as the most polarizing yet reliable superstar of the modern era. In his hometown, Cena's career will close in the nation's capital. Some will say it's fitting. Cena has always been bigger than one city. He's a global name. His farewell belongs to everyone, not just Boston. Others will argue that Boston deserves the final goodbye and that moving it cheapens the moment. Both can be true. Cena's career is larger than life, but wrestling is at its best when it feels personal. And this decision took a personal moment and turned it into a financial one. So here we are. John Cena's retirement tour is both a love letter to a legendary career and a business plan to WWE's future. Fans will cry, fans will boo, fans will cheer, chant one last time. WWE will set new live gate records, and Cena will finally salute the fans and walk away. But the question will linger. What if it had ended in Boston? What if the farewell had been about sentiment and not strategy? Because when the lights go down in Washington, December 13th, John Cena's wrestling career will end. And the debate about how it ended, who it was really for, and what it really meant will live long after the final bell. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put the bell on for all notifications that are this channel. Like always, see you tomorrow.